Rohan craved fame. Not the kind earned through hard work, but the instant, dazzling kind. He wanted to be admired, envied. His Instagram feed, a carefully curated illusion, showcased a life of luxury. Expensive clothes, fancy cars, exotic vacations, all bought on credit. Rohan was drowning in debt, but his online persona thrived. He believed the lie himself, sometimes. Rohan worked as a junior executive in a mid-sized firm. His salary was decent, but nowhere near enough to fund his extravagant lifestyle, yet he justified every purchase. "It's an investment," he'd tell his worried parents. "It's all about appearances." They saw a reckless young man blinded by fleeting trends. Rohan saw a future icon. Rohan's days were spent chasing the next adrenaline rush of a purchase. The validation from online strangers fueled his desire for more. He was trapped in a vicious cycle, his self-worth measured in likes and comments. The real Rohan, buried under layers of pretense, was starting to fade away. He was losing himself in the pursuit of an empty illusion. Rohan's social media presence was a masterpiece of fabrication. He'd spend hours crafting the perfect captions, editing photos to enhance their opulence. He'd borrow friends' luxury cars for photo shoots, posing as if they were his own. "Fake it till you make it," that was his mantra. Each post garnered hundreds of likes, comments filled with awe and admiration. Rohan basked in the virtual applause, his insecurities momentarily silenced. He believed he was building a brand, one that would eventually lead to real success. He started networking, attending high-profile events, always projecting an aura of success he didn't possess. He'd often exaggerate his job title, subtly hinting at a vast business empire. Lies, layered upon lies, formed the foundation of his carefully constructed persona. The line between reality and fabrication blurred. Rohan was no longer sure who he was anymore. The charade had consumed him. The annual Global Entrepreneurship Summit was an event Rohan coveted. It was a gathering of the who's who of the business world, a chance to rub shoulders with the elite. The entry was strictly by invitation only, reserved for established entrepreneurs. Rohan, fueled by his insatiable desire for recognition, decided to bend the rules. He fabricated an elaborate backstory, inventing a thriving tech startup. He designed a fake company website, printed business cards, and even hired actors to pose as his employees for video calls. It was a performance worthy of an Oscar, all for a chance to slip past the velvet ropes of exclusivity. And it worked. The organizers, impressed by his fabricated credentials, sent him an invitation. Rohan felt a surge of triumph. He had successfully tricked the gatekeepers of the elite club. Little did he know, his carefully constructed facade was about to crumble. The summit was a dazzling affair. Rohan, a chameleon in his tailored suit, expertly navigated the room full of accomplished individuals. He engaged in conversations about venture capitalism, dropping buzzwords he barely understood. He felt a thrill, playing the part of someone he wasn't. His performance hit a snag when he encountered Mr. Mehta, a renowned investor known for his sharp intellect and even sharper intuition. Mr. Mehta, intrigued by Rohan's supposed tech startup, engaged him in a conversation. He asked pointed questions about Rohan's business model, his target audience, his projected growth. Rohan, caught off guard, stuttered and stammered, his fabricated answers riddled with inconsistencies. Mr. Mehta, his suspicions confirmed, saw through the charade. With a few well-placed questions, he exposed Rohan's web of lies, leaving him speechless and humiliated in front of the elite gathering. The fallout was swift and brutal. Rohan's carefully constructed world crumbled around him. His social media following, once a source of validation, turned on him, their admiration replaced with scorn and ridicule. The event organizers, feeling cheated and embarrassed, vowed to take legal action. Stripped of his pretense, Rohan faced the harsh reality of his situation. He was drowning in debt, his reputation shattered, his dreams turned to ashes. The weight of his lies, once a source of perverse pride, now felt unbearably heavy. It was in that moment of utter defeat that Rohan finally understood. True success wasn't about flashy displays of wealth or fabricated online personas. It was about hard work, integrity, and the quiet satisfaction of building something meaningful. The journey to rebuild his life, both financially and morally, would be long and arduous. But for the first time, Rohan was ready to face himself, flaws and all. He had learned the hard way that the price of deception was far greater than any fleeting moment of fame. Like, share and subscribe for more stories every day.